Prince, 2 lengths to Strawberry Road. Red Tempo. Thompson's going to try and put DITTMAN in a pocket here. Can he do it? Then 2 lengths away, Bin Binger and Wholesome. Coming by the 600, DITTMAN's awake. He pulls out 3 deep. Cossack Prince beat Velsia Boy off, and now Strawberry Road 3 deep. And on the outside, Red Tempo 4 deep challenge the leaders. Strawberry Road and Red Tempo have gone to the front at the 500 from Cossack Prince, 3 lengths to Wholesome. It's Red Tempo the outer, Strawberry Road the inner, kicking away. They've got a 3 lengths break on Cossack Prince and Wholesome. Each horse going as well as the other. Strawberry Road and Red Tempo turn together, nothing in it, 3 lengths Cossack Prince. Thompson now about to go for the whip on Red Tempo. Strawberry Road ahead in front. Red Tempo trying to get to him, but Strawberry Road's doing a little bit better. And it's a $500,000 up for Strawberry Road. He comes away from Red Tempo. Wins a length and a half. Cossack Prince third.
There they are, the happy owners. The self-styled Macedonian.
Feature race for the day saw a win to Strawberry Road at 10 to 9 on. Mick DITTMAN placings 5, 6, 7. Winner Strawberry Road 10 to 9 on, 95 and 60. Second Red Tempo 7 to 4 paid 60. Third Cossack Prince 16 to 1, 175. Cornella $1 even on the main race. The trifecta $18.40. The double $3.15. The extra double paid on Dynamo number 3 in the first leg, and 5 Strawberry Road, 3 and 5 the extra double, $4.45. Strawberry Road winning the Centennial Stakes at 10 to 9 on.
Capture a race like the Cox Play of the Caulfield Cup will certainly be recognised as an outstanding racehorse.
Well, that certainly is a big statement considering you won the last Melbourne Cup on Guineas Lane, who has been voted the Horse of the Year. Well,
probably different horses. Guineas Lane was more of a stayer, and certainly an outstanding racehorse too. He was very, very good, and but this horse can do both. You know, he can win a race probably out of 5 or 6 furlongs, and also can win a middle distance, or possibly he hasn't been tried at 2 miles yet, but you know, I would think that providing he settled in his race, he would get 2 miles.
We had Paddy Holland on the program several weeks back, and he was saying that he felt that maybe one day they might make a film about Strawberry Road. That's how good he thought he was after seeing him race up in Sydney in the Derby.
Yes, the Derby win was absolutely enormous, and he can handle wet or dry tracks. They all come alike to him. And this is possibly, you know, what a outstanding racehorse is all about, isn't it?
My word, it is.
You know, like they can handle any type of ground, any type of distance, and that's what he seems to be able to do.
Well, he certainly has found no trouble with the Melbourne way of racing, and that's the sign of a good horse.
Well, I rode him for the first time there the other day, and at Moonee Valley, and he was fairly awkward around that particular way of going, and around that fairly sharp track. But he still proved the goods and won. So, you know, as I say, good horses can do that. They can overcome their difficulties and still win.
Well, he certainly has been up for a long time, and by the time the Caulfield Cup and the Cox Plate has been run, he would have run in every month of this year except one. That's certainly a lot to ask of a horse.
It is. He's been, you know, he's had a lot of racing, but he's very, very fit, and he seems to be able to take it all right. So let's hope he gets through the program good without any problem.
Well, just judging on what you said about Moonee Valley, we can take it that you expect him to be a better horse at Flemington, and maybe there's room for maybe a little bit more improvement?
Well, I'm sure he'd be a better horse at Flemington, but roomier track, and you know, it'll be interesting to see him race there, because he'll get a chance to get his balance, and he'll know where he's going a little bit better.
It was reported in last night's press that you may not ride Strawberry Road in the Turnbull Stakes, because you might have to go back to Sydney and ride maybe Lord Ballina for Tommy Smith in the Epsom.
Well, it's run on the same day as the Epsom here, and it's a big race in the calendar. So I would say if he does start on that particular day, I'll more than likely be riding here in Sydney.
When you took on the position as number 1 jockey for Tommy Smith, obviously it's a position that most jockeys would like to be in, but did you really jump at it? Because obviously riding as number 1 jockey for the Smith stable, there's a lot of pressure on you, and you've got to come up week after week and produce the goods.
Well, I thought about it for a while. My main decision was moving away from Queensland. The job was always attractive because he's always got a big string of good horses, and he trains, you know, something in the vicinity of 100 or more winners each year. So, you know, certainly the job was attractive to me. But I moved to Sydney. My wife's not here at the moment. She's still in Queensland. She'll be moving down shortly, and you know, at the moment it seems to be going very good. But as far as the pressure's concerned, well, probably no more pressure there than than any other race day. It's you know, it's work, and we all love to win. I love riding winners. As long as you produce the goods, everything's okay.
When you took on the number one position for the Smith stable, did you ask him about riding Strawberry Road? Could you be released to ride him in the major races?
Well, we never ever got down to Dintax talking about it, but you know, I felt that he knew how good a horse Strawberry Road was, and it's very hard for a jockey to get off an outstanding horse like Strawberry Road, so I don't think he even expected me to, you know, put him on the side, you know.
Well, it's just that Doug Begore, and we've had him on the program on a couple of occasions, and he has said that the horse goes best for Mick DITTMAN. And of course, Tommy Smith's going to have a lot of his horses racing in the big cups and the Cox Plate and all the top races. And you know, it's not very often that the Smith's number one jockey is not riding the stable elect.
Well, he's been fairly lenient with me up to this stage, and you know, we'll sort it out a bit closer to the date. But he's certainly got a pretty good horse in Kia Mare. He won the Newcastle Cup at his last start. He'll go down there for the Caulfield and Melbourne Cups, and he's no slouch himself. It's a shame that they've got to meet, but still in all, you've got to make a choice between the two. And I've had a lot of success with Strawberry Road, so at the moment I'll be leaning towards him anyway. And
it's always a great feeling being associated with a champion horse, and you know, when years go by, you look back and you see that the horse and the jockey, you know, combined on so many occasions to win so many important races. It actually becomes part of racing history then, doesn't it?
Yes, well, I've only, I think I've had about 7 or 8 rides on him for only one defeat, which was a third in the 4X Stakes at Eagle Farm.